You might have seen people make impressive contraptions out of redstone and wiring in games like Minecraft or Terraria. I did something similar in this old, kind of forgotten Flash game, Everybody Edits, which is a sandbox platformer, all sorts of things you can make your own little worlds out of. And I was particularly interested in the switches. These things allow you to use the little smiley face. Sad. I want to be happy. The little smiley face can hit a switch and it will make the corresponding block with the same ID either turn on or off, so you can or can't go through it anymore. And with this, you can make all sorts of contraptions. Here's something pretty simple. This won't let you go through unless you have both of these switches on. If either of them is off, it'll just shoot you back out. So if both of these are on, you go through just fine. These weren't added until recently. I haven't logged in a while, and when I logged in to record this video, I saw these were added. These just reset everything that was on. That would have been very convenient for this contraption that I made, but whatever, that's fine. I made it a long time ago before those were added. So what this thing does is it takes an 8-bit sequence in the switches from 0 to 7. I have these orange switches that just say how much each is worth in binary. And it'll take this value and you go through here and you will go through and hit all sorts of switches, go through all sorts of doors and gates and whatever, and it will figure out what number you put in and it'll display it in a 3-digit 7-segment display. What it is doing, I was doing to make this thing, I was just dividing all sorts of numbers by hand in binary by 10 in order to convert it to decimal. And in order to make this thing, yeah, I just did that over and over again, pencil and paper, and figured out, like, okay, well, what decision am I really making when I like write down this 1 or 0? And usually it's pretty easy. There, I put in the number 236 in binary. It's usually pretty easy to figure out, like, oh, well, I'm saying if this is a 1 and this is a 1, then this should be a 0 and this one should be a 1 or something like that. So yeah, I just put in 0, so we should get back to 0. A lot of the wiring is just like copying digits from one switch to another. A lot of this I don't really remember what was going on. A few particular things. This is what subtracts by 10. This little setup right here. This is like kind of a compacted subtractor module. This is what converts the binary to, so this is the binary input and this will be the binary output to get the actual display. So this is a 0, this is the middle segment that's not on with 0. So these are off. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then these will just copy what information we got from these switches to the display switches, which are like in the 100s. So that's like, yeah, 126 is the one. That's the middle segment for the third most significant digit. We can find that here. So when my smiley went through, it did not go down here and turn on the switch. It just went straight through. A lot of this is, yeah, just copying data from one series of switches to another. This is like finding the most significant binary switch and figuring out like which place to handle. I don't know what a lot of this is doing anymore, but it'll loop through 3 times to get each digit, and then it'll end, and you'll be shot out here. Well, you'll see what number you got. I'll go through one more time. Let's put in just like, let's put in 128. And just see it go through one more time. not the fastest. I'm not the only person to do something like this in this game. Somebody else made something that did way more digits than I did, and used another tech in the game where you're shot through portals rather than just snaked along a wire, which made it a lot faster. But I'm still pretty happy with how this thing turned out, and I think the map looks pretty cool. You can see all the wiring. It looks like a circuit, and we should be coming out to 128. So yeah, that's just something I made a while ago, something I'm pretty proud of. And I want to get this video made before the game is like shut down, because it's a Flash game and Flash is gonna be dead soon. So yeah, this is a little cool thing that I made. That's all. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.